talked a lot about the importance of good role models, the importance of education, and I appreciate that being someone who played in a Shady Shootout growing up as a kid from the inner city. Nonetheless, you've been making headlines in other areas lately, like the I Am Athlete podcast, which you were first featured in 6 months ago. So you went from being a guest on there. Talk to me about that, what that's been like, working with B. Morris and Ocho Cinco and those guys.
Yeah, so working with I Am Athlete, I mean, it was so cool because I knew them guys from playing ball, right? And then I didn't think to even be on there. So what happened is I came on as a guest, and I told myself I'm retired. I'm gonna take a year off because I want to do media. I had a lot of things I wanted to do, right? And I said I'm gonna take a full year off to get myself together. And then once I went on there, it felt like the locker room, right? Like I'm connected again. So we did a deal with them, and then I got a lot of stuff coming out this year. I'm gonna do more TV stuff, more media stuff. I did a year of just being retired, all you do is just sit around and you get big, So now I'm kind of getting back to reality, and I'm gonna do a little bit more of that this year. But yeah, so it's cool though. It's cool.
You go from an episode, talking about to DJ Williams, crazy work that you handed out. Now you one of the hosts on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I was just watching the episode with you and Gilbert Arenas.
Oh yeah.
Talk to me about capturing those captivating stories and what kind of influences you and motivates you to get into media and do these type of things.
I think the best part, and I think Draymond Green talked about like the new media, is as fans, right, and people with ball players, they don't have much in common. But the only thing they do know is that they're fans or they have opinions about the sport, and then we play the sport. But there's no media. There's no guy in the middle, and the guys in the middle are just the regular media. Then they create their own narrative. So I give you a guy like Kyrie Irving, right? Everybody knows his name, but he's so sometimes like misunderstood. So it's like, okay, he does this, they post this, they talk about this what it is. The fans, all they know is the fans, that's what they know. So now, as ex-players, right, they have a good relationship with Kyrie. Hey, look, Kyrie, they saying you did this, you did that. Everybody's, have their own perspective on it. Clear the air. Tell us what's going on. That's the new media. So we don't have to let these people that don't even know us as players talk about us. We can let Gilbert Arenas or Aaron Donald.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These guys, tell your story. And that part I love because I remember sometimes myself, I would meet different people. I'm like, man, you know what? You're not what I thought you was. And I'm like, well, what you think of me? It's because the media can control the narrative. So we want to reverse that. And that's why now we like to talk about it and let the players do their own talking.